When winterizing your 2020 RW, going to give you a couple of points to remember. First, we want to drain the fresh water tank, and you do that by a relief valve that is located up under the rear passenger side of your coach. Next, in the winterization of your coach, I suggest that you go ahead and you properly drain your gray and your black tank. Then next, we'll begin draining the water from your plumbing lines. We want to move the blue switch to city. You can operate your pump, turn it on and off from right here. With your pump on, you want to release your low point valves located here. There's one for hot and one for cold. Just turn them on and let the pump out any excess water. Also, you'll want to go inside, open up each faucet to its hot and cold side independently to allow the water to drain from those lines. Okay, so we've made sure that our water tank has been drained. We've made sure that our hot and cold faucets have been opened and all the water drained from those. Next thing we want to do is we want to drain our water filter. And we can do that by using the water filter wrench provided. It slides up, give it a twist, rotate it around, take it off, pour the water out. You may want to take the filter out and put it in a Ziploc bag, reinstall the filter housing, and make sure it's good and tight. The next thing we want to do is to remove any water from our hot water tank. And we want to do that by, first we want to open our pressure valve to release any water and pressure that may be built up. And if there was water and pressure, it would spew out from here, so be aware of that. Next, we want to lift up and pull down this arm, which releases this filter, built-in filter. And normally you would have a quart and a half of water that would come from here. And for now, we're going to leave this open for an upcoming step. One of the last steps in removing any residual water from your lines is to hook an air hose to your winterization line. Using a regulator not exceeding 35 psi, blow air through your hoses. Your faucets are closed. This will allow any excess water to be blown out through that yellow valve that we left open on the hot water heater. Now that we've removed all the water from the system, next thing we want to do is close off the valves, which will keep any antifreeze from circulating back to the hot water heater. You can access this on the RW by removing the third drawer under the television. The bottom valve is a white valve, and you simply rotate it up. The second valve is a black valve, and you simply turn it crossways. This closes off any possibility of antifreeze recirculating through to your hot water heater. The last step in completing your winterization process is actually putting antifreeze back into your system. Begin by using an RV freshwater safe antifreeze. We want to take our winterization extension hose and tie into our winterization hose here. This just screws into this, letting our other end rest in the bottom of our antifreeze container. Turn on your hot water pump here, and then we're going to begin the process of pulling antifreeze through the system by turning on one valve at a time, allowing the antifreeze to circulate through. When antifreeze appears to come out the other end, turn that valve off, open the other, do the same with the shower, one at a time, and then moving to the inside, opening the faucets, hot and then cold, until you see the antifreeze actually come out the faucet, allowing for enough for 1 cup to rest in the P-traps. This completes our winterization process. If you should have any more questions, contact your dealer or Tiffin Motorhomes in Winfield, Alabama.